Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Alexandra here. I hope you're all doing well. You're going to be seeing this holiday look quite a bit in the next few videos. It's holiday time. I'm doing all the things this weekend in preparation for it, and I'm trying to film some videos at the same time on my days off. So this is what you're going to be seeing, is this look. So today's video, I'm going to be doing my Pan That Palette finale. And yeah, I have some thoughts. And we'll get right into it. I am doing the Pan That Palette with the Fantastic Ladies on Facebook. I will link it down in the description below. So this year's theme was Size Matters. I interpreted that as, some people chose like their biggest palette or their biggest pans or whatever. I chose that, a palette that had the biggest amount of uses in order to hit pan. Does that make sense on these shades? And that palette is the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics. There was a couple of people that I saw panning this palette this year. So the pans in here are mostly all mattes, and they're very densely packed, hard pressed. They take many uses to hit pan. I will give you a little spoiler. This has been really tough. Just given my makeup wearing habits for the last year, it hasn't been great. I don't wear a full face very many times a month, maybe up to 10 a month. And I had other things that I was trying to pan. And this palette had virtually not been touched. My goal was to hit like 5 and try to use up a few. I think that was the initial plan for this. I did decide to use this basically as like a face palette just to try to get more use on it. So I'll quickly show you the progress, and at the end of the video you can see like the progression of photos. So I'm just gonna get right into it and show you. Here is what it is looking like today. So I have completely used up 3 pans. I used those 3 shades as face powder, setting powder. It didn't work great, but it got the job done. And I don't know if you can see this, but I had hit this pan on this shade last update, and I have a little speck of pan down here now. So that's great. Just stuck my finger in one of the shades, love that. So I'm a messy bitch. But yeah, so there still looks like lots of these shades were untouched, which they were. I really wanted to use it up in this month. I wanted to use the orange shade at least once, this brown shade at least once, and this like blue shade. It didn't happen. I just had too much going on and it never happened. So it is what it is. It sucks that some of these shades in here were never used, but it happens. This shade I used to contour with all year, and I used it in my brows. I was using this on my eyes. I love this shade on my eyes just as like a one and done shade. I did get quite a bit of use out of the shade right beside it. You can see a lot of brush strokes. There's probably a slight dip, and I started to use this one as well. I probably only touched this shade a couple of times. The black one I used a few times too, and that's about it. So I didn't get as much use on it as I hoped. Like I said, my schedule, I might wear makeup 5 to 10 times a month, and if you're panning other stuff, it's just hard. And then there are days that you just want to pan or play with other things. So I guess I did okay considering, but I was hoping to be a little further along. That's the bottom line. So there's that. It's a very quick update. I am happy I did hit 2 pans, and I was able to use up 3 pans completely, but I would have liked to have been further along. It is what it is. So this year, I'm not going to tell you the theme for the Fantastic Ladies Pan That Palette for 2023. They did choose something. I'm not sure if it's been like made public yet. I'm not participating in it this year because my schedule this year will likely be very similar to this year's schedule. So it's just not really that fun to watch me pan something that I feel like I'm not getting a lot of use on, and I want to play with other things sometimes. So I think this year for 2023, I really just want to play with my collection and play with my eyeshadows and just use what I want to use. That's going to be what I'll be focusing on this year. I'm going to put all of the photos, like I said, at the end, and if you've panned this palette, let me know. Let me know what you're planning on panning this year, if you're going to be doing that, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.